They say when a man sees danger coming, he doesn't wait for confirmation. He runs. But what happens when the danger isn't a man, not even an army, but an invisible predator circling 30,000 feet above your head? Because right now, fear is no longer whispering in northern Nigeria. It is screaming. And the loudest, most shaking voice belongs to a man who has never sounded afraid before, Sheikh Gumi. This is not gossip. This is not online exaggeration. This is not a drill. Over the past 48 hours, the atmosphere around Kaduna has changed completely. The cleric who once walked boldly into bandit forests, who challenged governments, who spoke with the confidence of a man who believed he was untouchable, is now sounding like a man who believes his time may be running out. Gumi has dropped a bombshell claim that has sent shockwaves across Nigeria and beyond. According to him, he is no longer just controversial. He is no longer just criticized. He says he has now become a marked man, allegedly placed on a foreign kill list linked directly to the United States. And here's where it gets terrifying. Gumi claims that a high-ranking official in Abuja, someone with direct access to intelligence briefings, personally reached out to him with a message so cold it still hasn't left Nigerians' minds. They are coming for you. Not an arrest. Not questioning. Not interrogation. Elimination. According to Gumi, he was told that the American government, acting under direct authorization from President Donald Trump, has reclassified him, not as a cleric, not as a negotiator, but as something far more dangerous in their eyes. A terrorist facilitator, allegedly linked ideologically to Boko Haram. If that classification stands, the consequences are brutal. Because in American counter-terror doctrine, facilitators are targets. And targets don't get court dates. They get coordinates. This is why this story feels different. If Gumi had said this 2 or 3 years ago, many would have laughed it off. But this is January 2026, and the world has changed. We have watched the United States move with shocking speed across continents. We have seen foreign leaders arrested. We have seen missiles launched without permission. We have seen airspace violated without apology. And Nigerians are still reeling from the Christmas Day strikes in Sokoto, strikes that reportedly happened before local forces even fully cleared the area. So when Gumi says he fears a precision airstrike, people are no longer dismissing him. Now here is where the story takes an even darker turn. In the last 24 hours, sharp-eyed observers noticed something unusual. Something completely out of character. Sheikh Gumi quietly deleted every single post, comment, or reference connected to Donald Trump from his Twitter account. Gone. Wiped. Erased. No announcement. No explanation. And that sudden digital silence has triggered a storm of questions online. People are asking, why now? Why suddenly delete everything? Is this damage control or fear? For a man known for standing his ground, this retreat has raised eyebrows. Many Nigerians are openly asking a question that would have sounded impossible months ago. Can Gumi be this scared? And the questions didn't stop there. As soon as Gumi's deletions were noticed, attention immediately shifted to another controversial figure, Aseri Dokubo. People are now scanning his pages, refreshing timelines, checking archives. Has Aseri also started deleting Trump-related posts? Has he gone quiet? Or is he standing his ground? The silence from some quarters, and the sudden digital cleanup from others, is only feeding the fear that something bigger is unfolding behind closed doors. Back to Gumi's claims. He insists that he was warned he could be dealt with the same way targets were hit in Sokoto, through a clean, surgical strike that leaves no room for escape. And unlike conventional operations, this wouldn't involve Nigerian jets. This is where Gumi's fear becomes deeply personal. He isn't talking about aircraft that sometimes miss their mark. He is talking about American drones, machines capable of identifying a license plate from the clouds, tracking a phone signal across cities, and striking within seconds. If such a system is pointed at you, there is nowhere to hide. You can't stay home. You can't go to the mosque. You can't travel. You certainly can't disappear into the forest. You are trapped under the sky. Gumi, visibly shaken, has now begun calling on northern elites, clerics, and traditional leaders to speak up, warning that silence will not save them. He insists he is being framed, claiming the Boko Haram label is a deliberate fabrication meant to justify his elimination. But here's the uncomfortable truth many are ignoring. The United States does not define terrorism the way local politics does. In American law, ideological support, public defense, or legitimization of a terror group can be enough. And Gumi's long history, his videos with bandits, his consistent criticism of military operations, his framing of insurgents as misunderstood, may look very different through Washington's lens. To them, he may not look like a peacemaker. He may look like an enabler. And when Gumi previously warned that Nigeria should sever ties with the US if Trump attacks, that statement alone may have pushed him from problematic to hostile in American policy circles. Now look around. Where are the northern governors? Where are the loud voices? Where are the powerful traditional institutions? The silence is deafening. Many believe the aftermath of the Sokoto strikes has created a chilling effect. Leaders are afraid that even speaking could land their names on the same rumored list. We already have reports of Sheikh Khalifa being detained in a secret location, allegedly linked to terror financing channels. The message appears clear: the net is tightening. And if Gumi is hit, let's be clear, this won't be an arrest. Airstrikes don't arrest people. They erase them. So now the question turns to you. Do you believe Sheikh Gumi is a legitimate military target? Do his actions amount to terrorism facilitation, or is he a misunderstood mediator caught in a geopolitical storm? Should Nigeria protect him from foreign action, or has he crossed a line with irreversible consequences? This is no longer theory. This is no longer politics. This is life and death. As this volatile week unfolds, all eyes remain fixed on the skies over Kaduna. Gumi may have gone quiet online. He may have scrubbed his past words. He may even have gone underground. But satellites don't sleep. Drones don't blink. And if a foreign strike happens on Nigerian soil, it will mark a turning point in our history, prove that external powers can execute Nigerians based solely on their own judgment. Stay alert. Stay questioning. And ask yourself, who is safe and who is next?